49 years now?
50. This
50,
November,
that's right.
they're 50.
50 years. This November, 19th. 50 years. Am I throwing y'all a party now?
Well,
Dude.
you should.
Oh, I'm
We
trying.
did
I don't
that.
know who to call out there.
Oh,
You got to give me the numbers.
I'll
And I
give
don't know
you
who
a
to
list.
invite. Can I invite everybody? I don't mail stuff. It'll never get mailed. I'll text people. I'll text people to invite.
Well, all our friends is all like you did. I don't know. They have to open up all the email, that kind of stuff. So a lot of people don't open their email.
Well, I'll let them know. Well, give me their number. I will personally call them and
Okay.
invite them in. And send. But I'm excited about this because I'm going to get y'all a band, right? You know the band you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. We're going to throw down.
Okay, we'll throw it
We'll
out.
bring the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
family
you
out
did.
there.
Yeah, your daddy going to be partying.
When we get the job done, man.
50 years. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Well, what do you
Yeah.
mean by?
I mean, it was good.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. That's why I can believe all that greatness.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about you, Mom? It's
we
great.
did have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. You're making it
I
sound
mean,
like he
we
died.
do.
Well, we did have a
No,
good time.
I mean, we do have a good time. Okay. Well, it was past 10.
Yeah. He's right here. Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, what happened in the past.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the best? Is there one thing that sticks out in your mind about your relationship? No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, well,
Like a moment.
Mama, well, he let me do a lot of things what I want to do. Not like most husband,
Back then.
Yeah, well, still too, a lot of husband.
Oh,
Wife
yeah.
gotta ask permission for their husband to want to do certain thing. So I just do it. Then I told you that we're going there next month. So just to let you know, he said okay.
Yeah. You don't need to ask him for permission. Yeah,
That's
right.
one thing good about. I never need.
You
to
know
ask.
people where women still got to ask men for
Oh
permission?
yeah.
You know that, dude?
No.
No?
Well,
Well, you don't talk to anybody.
Yeah,
so
I don't know anything.
He doesn't
about
have
that.
friends.
Most of people still ask.
I don't think so. Dean, does your girlfriend ask you permission to do things?
Nah, I mean, we check with each other, but nah,
Okay,
no
Dean.
permission.
Okay.
They're not married though, Mom. They're
Okay,
just
No,
boyfriend and
Dean,
girlfriend.
if you take a trip, you think she just have to plan everything, and she tell you we're going
Talking
this
to the
day.
mic.
We're going this day, so prepare for it. It's okay with you?
I'd be okay with it because I have no kids and no responsibilities to worry
Yeah.
about.
See,
Yeah.
and that you don't either. You know, like and that's what's great. I guess my wife checks in with me sometimes. Like if it's a big purchase, she'll check in and say, "Hey, is it cool if I get this?" But I don't think even like because I'm so much involved in planning stuff because I use points. So when we plan a trip, she would never plan a trip and say, "Hey, we're
Yeah.
going there," because we got kids and we got to, there's a lot of moving parts and stuff like that. But I didn't know. I guess there are some households
Oh yeah,
where people still ask permission.
majority people it does that.
Yeah.
Still, wife will ask a husband. Well, consulting with their husband.
Yeah.
I don't even need.
You
to
nervous
do-
about the podcast? You choking up over there?
No, somehow my voice, I don't know,
You're
cracking.
nervous. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not nervous.
Yeah, it's okay. She nervous, guys. She
You
nervous.
probably need a little water.
Oh, you need some water?
No, I'm good.
You sure? You
I'm
sure?
Good.
We
good.
you can go get some.
No, I'm good.
No, we got water. I can go to refrigerator if you need some water.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. All right. So I want to talk about. I learned a new story about you
Okay.
from my mom.
Okay.
You got in a car with a drunk driver. I want to know about that.
Well, yeah. Well, I ran out of gas on top of the Pierce Elevated in Houston,
Pierce,
Texas.
that's a freeway.
Yes.
Oh, and you ran out of gas.
On the top of the Pierce Elevated, where it's up in the air over the traffic below. Got several lanes under. It has several lanes underneath the place where I ran out of gas. So I was stranded.
At night during the day.
Oh, it was nighttime. Nighttime, stranded on that Pierce Elevated, and this drunk guy came up there. He was my relief from getting off of that elevated.
Did you know he was drunk when he pulled up?
No, I didn't know he was a drunk, but I found out soon. After we got in the car, I found out he was drunk.
You
all right.
smelled it on or just the way?
No,
it
I
was?
saw how he was driving. He was driving all over the road, from lane to lane and stuff like that.
And then a cop pulled you over.
Yeah, a cop pulled us over, and he knew the guy was drunk too because he told him to try to walk, and he was stumbling all over.
And what were you saying? He just picked me up, or
No, the cop didn't talk to me. I wasn't driving, so I was a passenger. So he talked to the guy who was driving, and he knew he was drunk. And after he did the test to verify he was drunk, he put him back in the car and told him to go home.
And this guy drove you home.
He drove me home.
You didn't decide to get out of the car right then?
No.
Why not?
I need to get home.
So he must have not been too drunk where you felt
No,
like
he was drunk, all right.
Oh.
Well, it
I
was
don't know what you
after
mean by
midnight.
too drunk.
Well, like, did you think you weren't gonna get home?
No, I thought I was going to get home.
So then he must have not been. There's some people that get so drunk, they just banging in the thing.
Oh, no, he was going lane to lane, but he wasn't banging into anything. But
See, I would have got out.
Well, I stayed in and then got me home.
Look at that.
Yeah, and then not
So
only.
do you tip him, or like what happens? Do you give him some money?
No, I don't remember if I tipped him, but let me tell you, after he got me home, I got my gas can. He took me to the filling station.
You got it.
Again, and he brought me even back to the car.
Back to the car?
Yeah. I must have gave him something.
That's when you know somebody drunk. They'll take you to all three steps. He never even knew he did it.
I can maybe not.
You know, Pierce elevator to our home is a long
Yeah,
distance
sure
too.
is.
Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, at least 30
So
minutes.
he drove you 30 minutes to your house, then to get gas, and then 30 minutes back to the car.
Exactly.
Wow. Did you have the Buick at that time? The old school Buick, I remember.
Yeah, it was a Buick.
I forgot. It's been quite a while ago. I forgot.
I
which
like
car
that
it
Buick. I remember that
had.
Buick.
Yeah, it was a Riviera.
A Riviera. Buick Riviera, right? Long back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice car.
Yeah. So
Well, it was a short back, but the
The front was long.
the
then.
front was long.
Front was long, yeah. And it was white. It had white interior, right?
White interior, but it was
red burgundy
burgundy
I
color.
remember that car.
Yeah.
I remember. Did that car have like seat belts in the back seat then? Or was that too early for
I
it?
can't remember.
I
if it
don't
had seat-
remember.
Or cars didn't even have seat belts back then?
They have a lap.
Loud.
Right. Seat belt. I don't
remember-
know in the back, but I know front. But nobody wear seat belt back then.
I remember when seatbelts first came out. If somebody told you to if somebody put their seatbelt on while you were driving, you thought it was an insult. You're like, oh, you don't think I could drive? I remember that. Specifically, you find that as an insult, somebody would strap in. Look how ridiculous we were at one time.
I know.
And still are in certain things.